Good morning all. Lonnie at the Reid farm. I was going to do a video over here and I'm going to walk around the farm and show you guys what did well. Not what died, because a lot of stuff died, but what did well. So, right over here we have a jamun tree. The big one is jamun. It got burned on the outside, but good on the inside. This is butterscotch, sapodilla, a little bit on this one tip. Kohala longan did pretty well. Just the very tips. Just the young stuff. Totally uncovered. This one actually did have frost cloth on it and it still got bit. This is lemon zest mango. She looks good on the inside, but the tips got a little burnt. Not terrible, not browned out completely, but a little sizzled. So let's see, jujube did fine. That's jujube right there. Interesting, the lower stuff got a little cooked, but up here we're just fine. Brogdon avocado, no issues. Some of the flowers got a little messed, but there's plenty more buds that haven't broken yet, so she'll push a nice bloom. But the tree itself, beautiful, just fine, no problems. Black Suriname cherry. Looks like the tips got a little damaged, but the plants themselves, just fine. Peaches, always good. Loquats, champions. No issues, still making fruit, new growth. They care nothing at all. Another peach, hasn't even really broken dormancy yet. This one's already got some fruit on it. The fruits though, did abort on the peach. They did wrinkle up and give up. But plenty more flowers, so much more fruit to do. Meyer lemon, took it like a champ, still flowering, she looks great. So there's a big carambola, had a lot of fruit, still has some fruit on it, and it got all cooked up. Ice cream bean all the way to the top. That's a bummer. We were getting really close on that one. Patombas, all the patombas. Green, beautiful. They did great. Even Grumachama, which I was actually surprised. Grumachama did fantastic. Grumachama looks really good. Right through. Just this one little growth, this one little new one, little baby. Got a little burn up, but the rest, all good. Let's see what else. Avocado over here kind of surprised me. Wirtz did not take it. Not at all. This is Choquette. Choquette got a little bit of exterior damage, but primarily this plant is fine. Wirtz over here though, did not do so well. I'm sure the plant will be okay, but that's not a good reaction. It was not very cold. I don't think, maybe we might have seen the 20s, but lychee. This is a big shocker for me. I knew the young growth would go down, but I was surprised how well lychee did. She is looking great. Another sapodilla, just tip burn. The interior is fine. Leaves are green still. That's pretty impressive. Another longan, again, just tip burn. Just up here. Everything down here looks really nice. It's fine. Starfruit, even protected, all crispy. The mangoes are just kind of not happy, but yeah, and that's Edwards. Just the tips, just the surface. Very good. Sacrificial leaves up the top, but just underneath them, green and fine. I have a whole bunch of different avocados over here. We'll take a look at them. This one is unnamed. It is grafted, but I don't know what it is, but it did fine. Might be day. I had a tree a long time ago that got mixed up and I never knew what it was. So it's a chance that's a day. This one too. No name. In a pot. Grafted tree. Lost track of it. This one looks really good. This is Super Haas, ooh la la. Tips got a little crispy. Down here, we're okay. This is Oro Negro. See that one? Oro Negro actually did really well. I have frozen this plant before, so that's pretty good to see. This one right here, Florida Haas. An experiment just to see if it will do anything. Looks strong. Bacon. This is bacon avocado right here. Bacon looks great. No issues on bacon. Orange tree that produces really lousy fruit. Not impressed. White sapote. Look at you. Unfazed. Now this was interesting about this white sapote right here. One side didn't do so good. That's the Sue Bell side. But I grafted in, you can see my graft line right there. This is Dr. Campbell's on this side. Did great. Completely cold hardy. So that's a big tell. Peluche Loquat did fine. She's holding fruit, whole bunch of fruit. Waiting to see those things get huge. Another unnamed avocado that I rescued. This is Winter Mexican. Young Winter Mexican, but did well. Who else did well? Oh, my cactuses did completely fine. My Peruvian apple cactus, I have never seen them show any signs of anything. Peruvian apple cactus walked through this like nothing. And actually still held fruit. We just ate some the other day. The nopale, spineless nopale, that we could eat these pads. And these fruits always fall off, but the pads are really good food. The young pads is what we eat, like these guys right here. And they are fine. Nothing wrong with them. No cold issues, no damage. Nice peach right here, completely loaded up with flowers. Looks like she's gonna do great. The mulberries, of course, are about to break dormancy and pop. Back here we've got apples and pears and nectarines. Olive tree, zero issues with the cold. These are just kind of dormant, but it's pears and nectarines, peaches, that they always do fine. Here's the other jujube. Small amount of damage, small amount, but still holding fruit. In fact, there's one that fell off. Wilson seedless avocado, another one that small amount of damage, but nothing that's going to affect us. Lemon Cattleya guava walks through this like it's nothing, always has. I never worry about that plant. Jaboticaba. No issues with my Jaboticabas. Not one of them on the property even shows one tiny bit of leaf damage. Eugenia calycina, the Savannah cherry, did fine. Cherry of the Rio Grandes, also they're right there, they did fine. This is Ginberry. Ginberry actually showed a small amount of damage. I'm kind of surprised. Usually Ginberry walks right through this. I mean, she'll be fine, but a little bit of damage. Sauber Jaboticaba actually had flowers, and she's still pushing, getting ready to push. So all my Jabos did great. Let's see what else. I have a bunch of Jaboticabas. Patangatubas also did fine. Let's run over there real quick. You guys can see the Jabos. All my bamboos stomp right through. They did great. Here's the red Jabos. Like nothing happened, like they don't even know about it. In fact, they're covered in flowers. They're about to pop. Patangatubas got some leaf damage, but these plants are fine. They'll pop right back. This Jabo is even actually still holding fruit. Jabos. I don't understand people having issues with Jabos. I never ever have. Look, Kelly. So there's a whole other collection of them right here, and not one of them has any issue. Let's run into the backyard real fast. Show you the other ones that didn't have any issues. Mysore black raspberry. They love it. Flowering, holding fruit. There's nothing ripe because Jax eats them all every day. But doing just fine. Mysore cares not at all about the cold, seems to like it. Finger lime. Giant finger lime, red finger lime is right behind it. Always does great. No damage. I've never seen any damage in it. That is a kaffir lime. No issues with kaffir. Key lime. It's completely loaded up with fruit. No issues. I don't see any burnt leaves or anything. Now, see some other citrus. Here's the UF Sun lime. Also did fine. She's flowering up. The new finger lime. This is the Sugar Bell tangerine. Did really well. All we see is a little bit of new growth getting busted. Pomelo, just the very tips got burned, but the rest is good. The citrus have done really well for us. There's all the pomegranates. Millions and millions of pomegranates. New growth still sitting there like it's nothing. So that's it's a little glimpse into what our place looks like right now after the cold, and what we've dealt with, and what did well, what did not do well. Depending on where we're at, there's certain areas that did really well. Right here up against the rabbit barn. Miracle fruit did fine. None of my miracle fruits took any issue with this cold. Cambuca right here, another one of the Jaboticabas. She did great. Vexeter, the blue Jaboticaba, did fine. There's some more loquats back here. Peanut butter fruit took a little bit of a slap in the face, it seems. Here's Christmas loquat. She still got some fruit on her. But peanut butter fruit on the exterior didn't look so good, but on the interior looks all right. So that's where we're at. So if you're wondering what's hardy around here and what had no issues, our pineapples, they did fine. Ones that were out in the open might have gotten a little bit of damage up top, but the ones that are tied up where we have most of them, they didn't have any problems. Some more miracle fruit right here. She did great right next to the porch. Jabos did great. So there it is. So plant those things if you're worried about the cold. Till then, like videos, subscribe, check out the podcast. Me and Shanti have been doing this podcast called I Wish I Felt Better. Check it out, subscribe, follow along on our journey. See you guys later.